Hey, what's up? This is Buz from Unearth, and you're watching Interview Under Fire.
So, welcome back to Texas. Did you guys come here for a work tour?
Yeah, work played here. I think San Antonio and Dallas and Houston.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was that like? Because you guys have been around for 20 years.
20 million years.
Yeah, 20, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Talking about dinosaurs. But explain how that's like now that you guys have been around for so long. Now you guys are playing a tour that's been around for as long as you guys have.
Yeah.
What is it like playing that and gaining like a whole different audience?
It was cool. We've been trying to get on it for 18 years, and then finally the last one they got us on there. Definitely a whole new range of fans to be had on that. I mean, we had our people out there, but there's, so many people go to that show, so it's definitely a great opportunity to get in front of different people.
Now, speaking of you guys have been around for that long, the metalcore genre. So, what I'm getting at is you guys started out in Boston with like All That Remains, Killswitch Engage, and there's like diecast bands like that. Explain how you guys are able to like go on for so long for that genre. You guys are able to like still maintain your sound. And I know it's important. You guys have stated in one of your interviews it's important to keep your fans happy at the same time trying to be a little bit innovative with the sound.
Yeah.
But still staying true to your roots.
I think that's when we get together. Those are the noises that we make. I mean, people in the band have other creative outlets. They have. Kenneth's got a couple side projects, but this just the sound that we make when we pick up guitars and make drums happen to it.
Yeah. Well, now that you guys have the sound, Trevor also stated that with the new album that's coming out, Extinctions, Trevor said that this new album it stands out more than your previous six. And I'm a fan of your previous six. I've been around like to hear you guys when you guys first started out. And now that you guys are releasing Extinctions, do you agree with Trevor? Like as far as like why that album, this coming up album, is going to be your most appreciative album? So
I do agree with him. Every record we try to do something different. I mean, probably to most listeners it sounds like the same on Earth, but we try to we listen to like the last record and maybe what we liked and didn't like about the previous record. And we try to expand on that. Like for instance, our previous record, Watch the Rule, great record. Maybe some of the time was a bit more too technical and was just kind of a big blast. So we took elements of that and toned them down, and we wanted to do something a bit more easier,
like simpler.
Yeah, just like something that speaks like a lot of like the breakdown parts that speak to the caveman part of the brain. You know, that you're just like not trying to overthink it and have this super teched out breakdown. Let's make them simple.
How long did it take you guys work? Do you guys write on the road?
No.
No? Is it always just, you guys have to put time aside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get into that. Well, for me anyways, I have to get into that. It's like a muscle that needs to be flexed, the creative muscle that needs to be, because when I'm out on the road, I'm not really being creative, but when I get home and I sit down with a guitar in my hands, that's when it starts, and that's when a lot of terrible ideas come out at first, but the more and more and more you push through, that's when some good meat starts popping.
So as far as the writing when you're not touring, you guys are touring a lot.
Not as much as we used to, but
as of recent.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming in between the release for Watch the Rule, which is to me that's my favorite album to this day. So Never Cease is probably one of the greatest live performances I've ever seen live by you guys.
Cool, thanks.
Thanks for performing live, but that's just a fan in me talking. But is that when you guys finish the touring? Is it like a process, writing, release?
It used to be, but now it's kind of just like whenever we're ready. Like it used to be, get home from tour, start writing, and then it's kind of fragmented from there. We just kind of, that's why it's been 4 years since our last one came out. Just kind of we tour and then we write here and there, and do a little bit more touring, and then once it starts adding up to our record, then we start thinking about it.
So since you guys have played a lot of festivals, and you guys have played a lot of festivals overseas as well, do you have like? I know you played a lot. Do you have a favorite gig you have played so far, or something that just stands out? Like, man, that time frame was absolutely amazing. Or even like to branch even off that, is there a favorite song you would like to play live? Your favorite song?
My favorite song to play live? I don't know. It's hard to pick one. Definitely, This Lying World's a fun one. That's why it's always in our set. Like, I've tried to get have it not be in the set, and like a lot of people in the band fucking kick and scream a lot. But even though it's my favorite song, but I mean, yeah, there's like a lot of great festivals in Europe. We did some really cool festivals in like Southeast Asia. Indonesia's got a lot of cool festivals going on. So that's always wild to go to there, and there'd be like 10,000 people there. Like, I think they're just there.
Right.
We did this one festival in China, I think it was like a year or two ago, and this stage was out in the middle of nowhere, and you could see it from miles away, and they were like testing the lights. They had some bananas light show, and it was like 20,000 people came.
What festival?
I don't even remember the name of it. We weren't the headliners or anything. I think we might have been the only American band on there. It was just a weird, like, you get a call for these things and like the money's good and you're like, all right, let's just fucking go. And we show up and it's just wild scene.
That's pretty cool to have that experience. Man, I wish I would remember the name of that festival.
If Trevor was here, he might know.
I mean, usually it's the festivals over in Europe that usually cause the most like attention.
Yeah.
And Trevor, I don't know if it was you or Trevor who said this in a previous interview. The new album that's coming out, you guys did it to a way where you can actually perform better live shows.
I think that was part of the process behind the writing process behind it, because there's a lot of songs on Watch as a Rule that we play live, but you can't really move around and interact with them because you're so cemented in just trying to get.
It's all about motion, right?
Yeah, just trying to get these riffs going. Like, there's some of the shit's so hard to play that you can't move around. So we wanted to tweak that on this record too. Like, yeah, let's just fucking make songs where we can run around and act like monkeys on stage too.
Now, for the touring that you guys have been doing, what's your favorite part about it? And bands tour for many different reasons. You know, there's of course the promotion of the album.
Yeah.
There's different places you want to get your name out there. But what's your like as a person to person speaking? Like, what's your favorite part about it?
Just seeing new places. I mean, in the States, is not really too many places that are new anymore.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I like when you get to the show and there's people there and that are excited, and that's my favorite part. And then other little things like going out to eat in different restaurants. That's old man shit. That's magic.
I remember. I think you said you called it dad metal.
Yeah, it's dad metal.
I think that's the best way to signify. Yeah. Like, how pretty you guys have come.
Yeah, somebody said that. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it works.
Now, do you guys have any pre-show rituals you guys do?
Not really. We usually kind of get to the venue like an hour before our set time and just have a few beers, a couple shots of whiskey, kind of mill around in a circle. Nothing too fancy.
So very traditional.
Yeah.
Okay. Having said that, out of you guys, I know the other 4 members are here, but who is the most funniest and who's the most serious of all of you?
The funniest is definitely Ken. He can annoy you, or not annoy, but be a pain in the ass, and then the next second have you laughing your ass off. And Trevor's fairly serious, but Nick's pretty serious too. Nobody's really too serious. We're all pretty goofy.
Yeah, I think the goofier the better.
Yeah.
I mean, your Instagram's one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Thank you.
It's absolutely amazing. By the way, what's up with that peanut butter that you really like? I've seen a few posts.
Oh, the Teddie?
Yeah, what is up?
Yeah,
I'm
just
curious.
It's a local peanut butter company in Massachusetts. Shout out to Teddie Peanut Butter if you want to send me a couple jars, Yeah, it's in Everett, Massachusetts. It's just a good natural peanut butter.
Is that the only place I can get it?
I don't know. I think I don't know how widely they're distributed.
Okay.
But it's good peanut butter. It's the natural shit. You get stirred up. There's all oil in it. It's good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in mind. You learn something new every day. So this was my bit today.
Yeah. So, I come home drunk and I dip weird shit in peanut butter and make a video of it. It's stupid.
Always do weird shit with peanut butter. That's how it goes. Okay. So now I'm gonna do one more question about that new album here. So what what musical ideas are you guys carrying forward from those previous 6 records? And what are you changing?
I mean, there's still some melodic aspects to it because you know core of our influence is like In Flames and all the little Swedish stuff.
Yeah.
That'll always be there, and there'll always be kind of like crowbar-ish type of breakdowns. That's always that's buried deep in us.
Yeah.
And there's like, you know, old school metalcore stuff like Martyr AD type of nuggets that are always in there, and that stuff kind of comes out. And like I said before, kind of just changed it up a little bit, maybe not have so many fucking level 10 speed technical metal.
Yeah.
Because that last record was as technical as I think we're ever going to get. I was listening to it the other day. I was like, dude, there's one song. I was like, that right hand riff just goes. Like, I can't believe we did that.
Now, with the new album, you guys actually, I know you weren't fit for an autopsy, but you guys had Will help you produce that record.
Oh, Billy Putney, yeah.
Yeah, how did that come about? Did you guys knew Will like before?
A little bit, but that guy's on fire right now. He's producing a lot of great records, so it was an obvious like, hey, can we get that guy? And he was, you know, I think he was a fan of our early stuff. He interjected all the stuff that he liked about our earlier stuff back into it. It was a good way to describe it.
You guys are going to be working with him like in the future?
I would call him again, 100%.
Yeah, you guys are playing with him too. I think it's a pretty good combination.
Yeah.
So, do you have any plans after the North American tour? Have you guys are done here?
I think we're going to do a Canadian tour, the Darkest Hour, just like a short, like 10-day tour.
Okay, that's a classic.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a bit like Darkest Hour and Unearth. That's like a show you hear about maybe like 10 years ago.
Well, we did a tour in the States and nobody came.
Oh man, okay, see, this is what I was gonna get at, like, because you guys like play festivals overseas because they're just, everyone is just there overseas when you get the bigger festivals going on. And like you're saying, like in the States. You guys have been around the States maybe.
Yeah, we did a tour. I forget who it was. It was us and Dark Hour. I forget who else was on it. Like maybe 6-7 years ago. Didn't do that well. So like every time we post it, because we're doing the Canadian run and we're doing a Europe run with Darkest Hour and Misery Signals, people are like, bring this to the States. I'm like, we did, and nobody fucking came. So no.
All right, next time you guys are hearing this right now, go out to their shows. They fucking kill it live. All right.
Okay.
All right, you ready for a serious question?
Sure.
All right. Okay. I just want to know who would win in a fight between Iron Man and Batman?
Batman, I suppose.
Oh wow.
What's an Iron Man?
All right, well you heard it here first. Batman, Bruce Wayne. Well, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark?
I like Tony Stark. Like, yeah, the humans with no, Bruce Wayne would whip his ass because he knows karate, right?
Yeah, there was another question that we were talking about. If there was like a brawl between Prince, Michael Jackson, Stanley, and there's another person, David Bowie, who would win in a brawl?
I suppose Bowie. I don't know. Yeah, but there's a lot of frail men in that scenario.
All right. Well, is there anything else you would like to say to your North American fans, or anything the rest of the tour, rest of this year?
Look out for our record. Extinction's out on November 23rd. I don't know when this is going to come out, but if it does before then, please pick it up. And if you haven't already, and if you have, thank you.
All right, man. You're watching Interview Under Fire. Buzz, thanks again, bro.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Oh my God.